Hi friends, it is science and look at our caterpillars. I wanted to give you a quick little video to show you because the caterpillar that you see moving right here, he is forming his cocoon or he's getting ready to go into the pupa stage. Remember we talked about that from our book. And so look, if you look really, really closely, I'm going to shine my phone on there so hopefully you can see it maybe just a little bit better, is you can see that caterpillar's all wrapped up in his hard little shell. And look at him. He's working so hard to make that cocoon right now. And so that is so cool. The other caterpillars, you can see them kind of moving around too, and they haven't, the ones in this jar, haven't quite made their cocoons yet. Besides the one that's working really, really hard right now. He's going up and down, and he's taking that silk and he's wrapping himself around it. Do you guys still see him moving? Oh, he's shaking so hard. There he goes. He's working again. He's wrapping that silk around him to make that nice tight cocoon. Oh my goodness, look at him go. That is so cool to watch. Here in a second, I will show you the other jar of caterpillars because they have actually all made their cocoons already. And so they're hanging upside down and they're actually have formed chrysalises is what they're have already made. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at that jar just here in a quick second. But I wanted to show you the video of him making that his chrysalis right now because he is just working so hard. And when we last looked at them on Friday, we know that they were crawling around as caterpillars still. And there is still one caterpillar, or maybe two in this jar that are still crawling around. But there is actually one of their chrysalises has fallen into where the food was at the bottom of the jar. And you just can't quite see it from the camera. I might have to take a video from my phone to show you. So while we watch this caterpillar make his chrysalis, I'm going to read you some facts from the book, okay? And so the facts that I'm going to read you today are that the African leaf butterfly lies down among the dead leaves to rest. Its wings look exactly like dead leaves, so the enemies will not see it. So we know that the African leaf butterfly lies down with the dead leaves to rest. Its wings look exactly like the dead leaves, so the enemies won't eat it. And remember, we talked about the enemies of caterpillars the other day. We decided that the wasps, the birds, and there was one other one. It was wasps, birds, and I may have to go back in the book, and spiders were the enemies of the caterpillars, but now we know that there's enemies for butterflies too. And so in that little paragraph, we read that the African leaf butterfly lies down among the dead leaves to rest. We also learned that its leaves look exactly like, or its wings look exactly like dead leaves. There is our fact of the day. We can still see that little caterpillar working so hard to make its little chrysalis and go into the pupa stage. And so I'm going to slide this jar just a little bit away, hopefully being very gentle. And I want you to be able to look at these because these little guys have actually all formed their cocoons and their chrysalises. So they are already in their little hard shells. So what I'm going to do in a few days is we'll just keep watching them in their hard shells, but we will go ahead and we'll transfer them to a net after their shells get super hard, which they will in around 3 days, and then we'll just wait to see what happens. So what I want you guys to do today is you're going to write a sentence about what you noticed about our caterpillars doing today. What did you notice about our caterpillars doing today? You're going to write one sentence about what our caterpillars are doing today. I cannot wait to look at them tomorrow to see what they're doing and to see if they've all formed their chrysalises. So we're going to go ahead and end the video and make sure that you write that sentence about what you learned today or what you saw today with the caterpillars. Bye-bye.